Merry me, everyone. So I know it's been a few days since I've made a video. And so I know I said last video that I was going to start going through essential oils. And before I do that, I just want to show you what it looks like. So here I have dragon's blood. And it's just a little bottle, you know, and you can, these little bottles are fantastic for storage because they are so small that you can, you know, store them quite easily. I love dragon's blood. I love the scent of it. And they can come in bigger bottles like this. Like this is sandalwood. And make sure that you're getting 100% essential oil because there are some places that don't sell 100% essential oil. They'll sell, you know, it's more of like a synthetic oil, and which, I mean, depending on your purpose, it's okay, but it really is good to use 100% essential oil. Some of them are fairly cheap. Some of them can be quite expensive, depending on what you get. But because there are so many different oils, I'm going to have to break this down into like almost like a series of videos. So I'm going to do B and C today, and then my next video will, you know, it'll go on from there. So let me start with, good if I can turn this around. Give me 1 second because I have my guide here. So here we go. Now I'm all straight. Okay, so the first one is bergamot. Bergamot, it calms the nerves and overstressed bodies. So it's good for uplifting your inner soul and your inner self. You would smell the oil. You would open up the bottle and smell the oil, or you can put some oil on a cotton ball and put that to your nose instead and smell that. You can use this with or without visualization. This helps relieve depression and tension of everyday life. So if you're feeling down, this would be a great oil to use to lift your spirits. At night, if you smell the oil, it produces a restful, relaxing sleep. Next is bay. Bay is something that you find commonly in the kitchen. You know, they have bay essential oil, and this one is great for psychic awareness. You would put a few drops on a cotton ball, and you would sit comfortably in a chair or on the ground, wherever you feel most comfortable, whether it be in a cushioned seat or the floor, depending where you feel most comfortable. Relax your body and mind. Inhale the scent from the cotton ball. Visualize your conscious mind letting go of your psychic mind. You definitely, like, your conscious mind has very much control over your psychic mind. People who are, you know, more psychically intuitive, people who can, you know, open up their psychic awareness at any time, are people who've been practicing this for a very long time. They know how to differentiate the two of them and have their conscious mind release and allow the psychic mind to take over. So allow the smell to engulf your mind and body, and once you have made a connection between the two halves of your mind, discover what you need to know. This is great for, you know, if you're looking for an answer to something, you can do this. Sit comfortably with the cotton ball with some bay essential oil on it and relax. That's the most important thing. Relax. Smell this. Allow your mind to say, okay, now I'm looking for answers. You know, our conscious mind sometimes don't allow us to have those answers. It's something that our psychic ability needs to answer. So that's good for that. Black pepper essential oil is, if you sniff the scent of black pepper essential oil, this is for when you need to sharpen your mental faculties and energize the body. It is also beneficial if you want to stay awake. Let's say if you have a big test and you need to study, you need to cram study. I mean, we all live busy lives. Sometimes you can't fit time in for studying until the last 2 days before the test. This is a great essential oil to have if you need to cram that study time in and you really want to stay awake. Don't smell this essential oil, though, if you plan on going to sleep. because it will keep you awake. For protection purposes, you'd place 2 drops of the oil onto a cotton ball. Strongly visualize a psychic force surrounding you, so powerful that it knocks away all incoming negative energy. Merge and solidify this scent and visualization into your conscious mind for 15 to 30 seconds. Repeat this once a day for a week. When danger threatens, recall the scent and the visualization. So this is great for protection. If you feel like you know, are, I know for me, for instance, I'm an empath. I'm very empathetic. I put myself, like, if people come to me, and you know, empaths in particular, I will put this out there, that empaths in particular draw people to them unknowingly, people that have a lot of stuff going on. And that's because we absorb their energy. So when they're done talking to us, they feel better. And oftentimes we feel worse. Not saying that person is a bad person for making us feel worse. They're not even intentionally doing it. They don't even know that they're doing it. So this is a great thing if you want to protect yourself, especially if you're empathetic, you're an empath, you're absorbing energies, you feel tired, you feel fatigued, you feel drawn out, you're feeling depressed. This is a great thing to do. And always, like, imagine that bubble around you. That way, especially when you realize that, like, when you have your friends and they have a lot going on, and you realize that every time you talk to them, you feel drained. And that's because, you know, you're absorbing their energy. So this is a great way to protect yourself. Next is benzoin. Benzoin is great. If you inhale the scent, it gives your physical body an extra boost during times of exertion or when you need a few extra moments of energy. As a mom and as an older woman, I won't say exactly how much older I am, but as a mom and as a cat mom, there are many times throughout the day where I could take a 15-hour nap in the middle of the day. I mean, we all get exhausted, and you don't have to be a mom to be exhausted. It could be your job, it could be school, it could be whatever is drawing your energy right out of your body, whatever's draining you. This is a good boost. So benzoin essential oil is fantastic for giving you that boost when you need it. By smelling this scent, you will also produce a larger reserve of magical power, since increasing your physical energy automatically produces this result. The scent of benzoin also stimulates the conscious mind. Next is basil. Basil essential oil. This scent is to cleanse your mind, to refresh your mental connections, and to reduce mental fatigue. This is also great if you have a lot going on in your life and you work, you go to school, may or may not have kids, may or may not have furry kids. I happen to have many of both. So you tend to get, exhausted, and you tend to find yourself like just reaching for just like, somebody save me. Like, you get tired, you get fatigued, you get worn out. This is a fantastic essential oil for that. Smell when you want to, you smell the oil when you want to uplift your mood. Simply inhale and imagine happy times, and your mood will follow. To increase business success, place a few drops in a diffuser or in the money drawer of your place of business. If you are running a business from your home, if you have a certain area in your home that you do most of your business from, put the diffuser in that room. If you have a cash drawer, and if you own a building, if you own your business outside of your home, put the couple of drops inside your cash drawer. To attract more money, which I'm pretty sure we all want to do that, inhale while you imagine your pockets bursting with cash. You writing checks with ease to pay your bills and living a stress-free life. Visualization is key here. This can irritate your skin if applied directly, so do not apply basil essential oil directly to the skin. and it can be toxic if ingested. So do not drink it. Do not put it on your tongue. Do not put it in your drinks. Do not ingest it at all. Okay, so next we have C. And my cat is singing me a song. So next we have essential oils that begin with the letter C. First one is Caraway. If you sniff this oil, it enhances alertness and it strengthens the memory. I really should do this because my memory is not the greatest. But, you know, I'll probably forget to do this. So I really should start. To smooth an ongoing relationship, to smell and visualize the two of you working it out and communicating. The next one is chamomile. Chamomile at night, if you inhale this smell a few times, it induces sleep. During the day, you smell this to promote peace and remove the effects of stress and tension. For meditation, if you have trouble slipping into the proper state, smell this oil to reduce tension and facilitate meditation. He's really singing a song. Come on, Jeffrey. Come on. And here he comes. This is a very big cat. Come on. I'm just going to introduce Jeffrey to all of you. Come on. Okay. This big fella is Big Jeff. Say hi, Big Jeff. See, I'm a big boy that just loves attention. Ah, sweetie. And he really does, too. He absolutely loves attention. Okay, now that we've played show and tell, the next one is Cypress. If you inhale the oil to find strength and comfort through transitions of all kinds, especially through the loss of friends, loved ones, or the ending of relationships. So if you find that you've lost a loved one or a friend and you're having a particularly hard time dealing with it, Cypress can help you with that. Place a few drops on the bedding of your dog to banish fleas. Never add the undiluted oil directly to their skin. But if you are looking to get rid of the fleas, this, might be a good option. Cypress essential oil in their bedding. Next is cardamom. Inhale this scent to increase your sexual appetite. For love, inhale and visualize yourself in a mutually beneficial relationship. It's important to create this image, if your conscious mind, to allow cardamom to stir your unique energies. After you inhale this, put your thoughts aside and allow your charged power to go out and do its work. Next is cedar. This is a nice woody scent, cedar wood. I love woody scents. There's just something about it. Even like in the fall is one of my favorite times of year, simply because it starts to get cooler. When you go outside, people are burning their wood stoves and their fireplaces, and you can smell that in the crisp air. Oh, I love it. I'm just going to put Jeff down because he's walking all over my stuff. So let me just fix this here. Sorry about this, guys. Let's see. Oh my goodness, he really managed to make a mess. Okay, so back to this. This is a woody scent, and it's great to promote spirituality. Inhale the aroma before any religious ritual to strengthen your connection with the divine. So if you have, a ritual going for Mabon or, any Sabbath ritual, this would be a great oil to use. You can also inhale the scent to bring yourself into balance. Smell the fragrance. Oh my goodness, fragrance. Smell the fragrance and visualize yourself as centered, calm, and in control of your life. Next is camphor. Camphor, make sure that you buy pure camphor essential oil. Especially for these purposes of, if you're going to smell them, because synthetic camphor oil can actually be bad for your health if you smell it. You would inhale this scent to speed recovery from colds. When smelled with the proper visualization, this scent is good for self-purification and stimulation of the physical body. Inhaling this scent too much can cause headaches, so you definitely don't want to like take a big, sniff in. Keep the sniffs quick, and short, and not too many of them, because you might end up with a headache. And as I said, make sure when you purchase camphor, it is pure and not synthetic. Synthetic smells like mothballs and can be hazardous to your health. Next is cinnamon. Inhale this scent with the imaginative. If I could, I swear, sometimes I wonder, my tongue never wants to work with my lips or my brain. It just kind of does its own thing. And, as much as I try to speak correctly, my tongue says, no, not today. Not today or tomorrow even, or even the day after that. So you would inhale cinnamon, the essential oil scent, with the imaginative view that you have strengthened your physical body. You may also inhale with the proper focus and visualization to tap into your psychic mind. So you wouldn't just like smell it, and for your psychic mind, you would actually visualize, you increasing your psychic abilities. This same scent can be inhaled to increase your financial base, or you can dress a green candle and burn it for the same results. Do not apply this oil directly to your skin, as it can be very irritating. Next is coriander. Coriander, you would sniff this oil to retain good memory and or to relieve yourself from a headache. For love, inhale this scent while you imagine yourself in a loving personal relationship. And also you can smell this aroma to help speed up your body's healing process. Next is carnation. Inhale the scent prior to an exhausting magical act. Let's say if you are doing a spell and you're just really putting your all into it. And I mean, quite often you find, I know for me, when I do a spell or if I do a ritual, I really just express so much energy that I feel kind of spent afterwards. So carnation would be great for replenishing that a little bit and kind of getting you out of that complete exhaustion state. So allow the flower's energy to flow inside of you and to add your own personal power, which would be released during the magical act. Smell this oil while you are battling a cold or some other minor illness. While you inhale, imagine yourself in a healthy, healed state. To invite a spicy and invigorating love into your life, smell with the proper imagining skills. So, if you're looking for, a spicy love, not like a one-night stand, or if you're looking for, someone that you can have a lot of fun with, that you could do a lot of things with, and it's always exciting, but not something that's short-lived, but more you're looking for a long-term commitment, not just, someone to have, some fun with and then be done with. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but, just for the oil, that's the purpose, more long-term. So this was today's video. This was B and C. Figured keep it short and sweet. That way you guys could get a notebook or whatever. You could go review it. There's not like, a whole bunch crammed in. So the next video, depending, I might do anywhere between 2 to 3 letter groups. So I might do D, E, and F, or I might just do D, E, and E. So I like to keep them short and sweet. That way it's easier to retain the information. So I am very happy that you guys have joined me. And remember that they have like the small bottles. I actually got these at a metaphysical store. This is geranium. Then I have the bigger bottles that I have as well. And my sandalwood. And I have jasmine. I have a whole bunch of them. I wasn't going to carry them all out here though. But I mean, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to email me at nikki0579@comcast.net. I will be glad to answer any questions that anybody has. about essential oils or anything that I've talked about thus far, or even something that I haven't talked about that you're curious about. So feel free to email me. And until next time, blessed be.